Okay, welcome back. We have to deal with Price, and we have to deal with Jasmine. Those are basically, I think, the only things we could do. We can't leave this way, can we? Hi, kid. I see you're new in Mahogany Down, so I'm gonna sell you a candy bar for $300. Thanks, mate. We do technically have to deal with those gym leaders, but what if instead I just didn't? What if instead I just went and explored this cave instead? Because I've got strength and I've got rock smash and I've got surf. Like, I've got a bunch of things I can do in here. Let's go have a little look around. I say I need rock climb. I need rock climb to do everything. But I think there might be some trainers and some items and stuff in here, and I need to not. You know what I mean? You know how scary it is doing these gyms right now? They're going to have level 30 Pokemon, 30 plus probably. I do have one in that bracket, but for the most part I'm completely outclassed. And they've got really strong Pokemon, and I really don't have strong Pokemon, and I'm worried about it. I'm concerned. So I'm gonna just like do what I can to level up, I suppose. So if you were expecting a big climax, a big double gym leader extravaganza this episode, you might not be in luck, honestly. I don't know, we might get around to doing one of them. Or losing to one of them. We'll see what happens. I'm sort of taking it easy for a bit, you know? I'm taking it easy. I'm just exploring the wonderful world of Pokemon, like Professor Oak told me to. I want to get off this bike, I hate it. I hate being on the bike, it's so fast. It's so fast. I want to take life at a leisurely pace. I don't want to have to deal with this. I will kill all these Zubats though. I will murder every single one of them. Because, you know, it's not a lot of experience, but it's some. It's some. And I have no other means of gaining any at the moment, so, and I got off the bike, thank you. So yeah, I'm gonna take it easy. Can we push the big boulder aside? Let's use the might of Viagra to push the boulder aside. I'll let you imagine what that entails, and just get on with my day, honestly. Item. I see item. I see Machop. Machop or Machop? I guess it's like Macho P, right? Because he's macho. I've literally only just put that together after 20 odd years. It's like Macho and Chop. And then it's Macho and Choke and Macho and Champ. I just didn't really, like, I got the Chop, Choke, Champ part, obviously. But I never really put the Ma part together with, I'm really bad. I'm really bad, I've got like brain disease, it's not good. But, yeah. Yeah, I guess that's it. This is a revelation for me. This is bigger than realising that muck backwards is cum. Remember when that was a thing? Remember when that was like a really shit meme? Oh, Ekans backwards is snake, so what's muck backwards? Maybe have one of those emojis with the chin rubbing, you know? It's one of those days for me, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Sometimes I just have one of these days. Sometimes I have one of these days where I'm even more just floating on a sea of my own weirdness. XD so quirky, you know what I mean? I can't help it, it's just the way I was born. Ask Lady Gaga, she knows. She knows all about it. This place is big. Look at all these paths and shit. Look at all these places I can go. I have explored this cave before, but it's something I don't normally bother with because I remember it being quite big and not really having anything super exciting in it. So in most of my Gold and Silver playthroughs, I just skip this place entirely. And obviously I've never done it in Soulsilver. So, I mean, it could potentially be like completely different anyway, and I straight up just wouldn't know. This grinding ain't bad though. Is that a trainer? You a trainer? You're a trainer. What sort of level Pokemon are you going to have then? Why did he just call me Hugh? Did he just call me Hugh? My name's not Hugh, dude. Okay, a level 19 Slowpoke. I was kind of expecting... I was expecting like early 20s in here, honestly, because I needed strength to get here. So I thought they'd be a little bit tougher, but... It's fine. It's fine. I'll stomp a Slowpoke to death. There is just something so... I think I've said this before, I think I'm repeating myself at this point, but there really is something just so visceral about the move Stomp that I really enjoy. I just really enjoy it. It just conjures up images of like some dude in Doc Martens just ending the life of a small rodent, you know? What was the point of this? You could have been guarding an item or something, dude. I mean, don't get me wrong, I came here to fight trainers, and fight trainers I shall, but why? But why, eh? I don't want to keep fighting Macho Ps because they give attack EVs, I'm pretty sure. I'm trying not to be like super obsessed with EVs, but you know, if I'm going to be grinding fruitlessly on Pokemon, I should at least make it Pokemon that are going to be beneficial to my Pokemon, you know what I mean? Oh god, I need Rock Climb. Can I do anything in here without Rock Climb? Not really, okay. This seems to be about my limit. Found a nugget though. Found a nugget. That's cool. Seems like all the grey areas, not the moral grey areas, but the areas that are literally grey, where the floor is grey, are the areas I'm not legally allowed to go to right now. I don't even know where they're gonna give me Rock Climb. This was pre-Waterfall, right? Waterfall wasn't a thing. Am I wrong? I can't actually remember. It has been a while since I last played Gold and Silver. I know obviously Whirlpool is a thing, and I have that now. If I still need Waterfall... I don't know why I ran from that. But if I still need... try that again without coughing up a big globule of phlegm. If I still need Waterfall and Rock Climb, there's just way too many HMs in this gen. There is just way too many. Cut, Fly, Surf, Flash, Rock Smash, Whirlpool, Waterfall, Rock Climb. Like, you need like 2 specially adapted HM slaves. Which is too much. That's too much. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm making a hard stance here. It's too much. Ladder. I think I've been up here. I can't remember if there's anywhere else I could go in this direction. But I think I've been up here. There was another place actually though. Yeah, we're just gonna like straight up ignore progressing with this game for a bit, because now that I'm thinking about it, there are some other things we can do, and I think I'm gonna do them. So buckle up for an episode of not much, really. Unless you just want to see me try and gain some levels on my Pokemon. I mean, that could be fun too, right? That could be a fun experience. Watching me do that. You don't know. You don't know what the future holds. You're not psychic. You can pretend you are, but you're not. You're a charlatan. An absolute charlatan is what you are. Did I ever catch anything on Route 42? I must have done, right? I must have run into something while surfing. I've not actually been to the... There's a middle island, isn't there? I've not actually been there yet. Let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah, I've not actually... Hey, Suicune. I've not surfed here before because I've not been here, which means I've not caught anything on this route, right? That's interesting. That's something. We, Did we lose the Pokemon? Who knew Headbutt? I can't remember who knew Headbutt. I taught Headbutt to someone. It wasn't like my Togepi, was it? I didn't give my Togepi Headbutt. That seems like a really dumb thing to do if that's what I did. It does also sound like a bit of a me thing to do, though. Alright. I'll take that. I'll tell you one thing I did yesterday. I watched that Lil Nas X video that everyone's been ranting and raving about. Here's my hot take on it. I actually quite liked Old Town Road. I thought it was fun. I did. I enjoyed that song. Like, it wouldn't be something I would actively choose to listen to because it's just not my style of music, but you know, it was fun. It was something a bit different for once in the fucking charts that all sounds the same. So how come this guy comes back and he does a song that sounds exactly the fucking same as what everyone else does? Like, he made a name for himself as being that dude who did something different, and then he just does something that is just a copy-paste of every other fucking top 40 piece of garbage out there right now. It's a shame. Video was cool. Don't get me wrong, the video was cool. I liked it. Even as a straight white male, I appreciated like the subversion of everything. Just the big fuck you to conservative Christianity and stuff that he did with that. I thought that was cool. I'm on board. And you know, it just looked stellar. Like, hats off to the CG artists who did all the work on that. But yeah, god damn, that song is so fucking boring. Jesus Christ. I don't get what people... I guess it's all about the video, right? The song didn't really matter at the end of the day. Gonna kill this though. Level 24 Goldine. Yes please, we finally found something worth fighting. Oh, that's actually gonna hurt, isn't it? Okay, maybe it's not. I feel like that should have hurt. I feel like there's a 3-level difference and it was on low health and it used flail. That should have messed me up. I don't know why it didn't. I'm not complaining, but I don't know why it didn't. Kind of feel sorry for the Goldine, honestly. It deserved better. Do 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 do. I wish there was an option. I wish there was an option in Pokemon games to just turn off battle music so that the music of the area you're in just kept playing during the battle. It wouldn't be as hype, obviously, but there's some absolutely great like background tunes, and it's not that the battle music's bad, but you listen to it so much in every playthrough. It's Final Fantasy syndrome. Just having the... I mean, I was going to say the one. There usually is a small variation in music in Pokemon games. Usually have, you know, boss fight music and evil team music, and maybe even your rival has a tune and stuff. You know, there's some variation. But can I even? No, that's just a return. That's a return path. I can't push that and do anything. But what was I saying? Yeah, for the most part, you're just gonna hear the generic battle music over and over and over and over and over and over again, and it is such a shame to mask the pleasant tunes of the towns and routes. This Pokemon really does have killer soundtracks across the board, more or less. Don't care what anyone says. I actually prefer, personally, the old ones. I think there's an innate charm to like, you know, Game Boy / NES / you know, the old school 8 and 16-bit soundtracks that you just don't get anymore. Probably because they had to do so much more with the melodies and stuff in order to make them sound distinct. Because they were obviously working with a very limited palette. Who wants this? Race car? Race car go fast. Race car go fast. There you go. Good job, race car. I've moaned enough about music in the past as well. I think I am actually repeating a lot of the same topics that I've already touched on in this very same Let's Play, and I apologise for that. But they're just the sort of... They're the things that you just become more and more aware of the more you play a game. Its faults, its flaws, like this one right here, really do become more and more obtrusive the more time you spend with it, you know. You come to realise that the downsides more than the upsides, I guess, the more you overplay a game. It's a shame. Anyway, I'll be right back because this happened again. And we're back. Don't know if there's much else here to see here in Mount Mortar here, without, as previously mentioned, finding how to climb rocks. Rock climb really was just unnecessary, wasn't it? There were already so many HMs in the game. They really didn't need to add another one. I've never been like super anti-HMs. I know some people are. Some people think they're gross, and I think the game is better when they don't use them, honestly. Oh, there's an item up there. But it does give it that sort of Metroidvania-y thing to it. A big problem with the games that have since got rid of HMs, I find, is that you don't have like those secrets you can go back and discover, because the only way you can really block things off is with like story gating, progression gating, you know, just have some dude just stood in the way until you've got far enough in the game or whatever, and obviously they can't do that in front of every single item, so for the most part you get to an area, you walk around it once and you collect everything and you're done with it, you know. You never need to go back there again unless you're like trying to catch a perfect IV version of a Pokemon from there or whatever, you know. But for the most part, yeah, everything's very one and done in modern Pokemon games, and it's a shame. It's a shame. I am obviously, I don't need to tell you this, I'm a big fan of Metroidvanias, and it will be nice to see the elements of that HM's brought to the game brought back in some way. I suppose Gen 7 did it slightly better by having the ride Pokemon or whatever, which were essentially the same as HM's, but Gen 8 just didn't at all. Which was fine. As I say, I didn't hate Gen 8. The only reason I dislike Gen 8, the only reason I dislike modern Pokemon, or even not dislike it, I still enjoy the games, but now that I've played Temtem, I compare them to Temtem. And that game really did just do everything better. If you've not played Temtem and you like Pokemon, I would strongly recommend it. There's no overstating it. It really did just knock it out of the park. It just took the formula and ran with it, you know. As I say, something Pokemon as a franchise should have done at least a decade ago, honestly, in order to keep itself feeling fresh. But I've talked that game up enough. Look at my just shill another one of my videos while I'm here, you know, why not? Assurance. Look at my games of the year from last year. If the foe has already taken some damage in this turn, the attack's power is... That's not very good. I mean, I'll take it over agility, because I'm never going to use agility. But it's not massively useful in this scenario, for sure. For sure. For cheesy. Just gonna keep saying that until I think of something else to say. Pokemon as a franchise isn't exactly one that provides you with talking points for the most part. I'm not bad at this, you're bad at this. Shut up. Leave me alone. Zubat though, eh? Ain't that a bat? Ain't that a thing, yeah? Yeah, Zubat. Cool. Yeah, Zubat. Yep. 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 Actually, yeah, I definitely do need Waterfall, don't I? Because if I recall correctly, there's one in this very cave if I go up from here. This is me going massively out of my way to just prove a point to myself, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, you know? Sometimes that's just how life is. Damn it. Every time I nearly kill a Goldeen, I clench up a little because I expect it to flail me and just one-shot me out of nowhere. We've established that flail isn't even doing that much damage, but I'm still afraid of it. Yeah, look, it's a waterfall. There we go, that was worth this slow walk up here and back, wasn't it? Absolutely. Absolutely. What an epic battle. What a one for the ages that was. I'll go down in history as the day that Racecar stomped his 12th Goldeen to death. We'll always remember that time. Yeah, somewhere else we want to go, which is going to be pretty much more of the same, but back to Union Cave of all places. I remember there being some cool shit in there, a bunch of trainers and stuff. So we're going to go do that. And there's still those 3 water trainers next to Goldenrod as well that I should probably address at some point. It is a gauntlet of 3 trainers though, which is a scary concept. Scary, intimidating, overwhelming, you know. Knowing how at risk my Pokemon are, knowing how at any time one of them can be Thanos snapped out of existence, I need to be braced. I need to be prepared. Oh, it's the same music. I was just saying how cool and varied the soundtrack was outside of the battle theme, and now we've got the same cave music again. Come on now. Come on now. Original game from 1999 or 2000 or whenever it came out on the fucking Game Boy, an already decade-old piece of hardware. Why weren't you giving us a rich and varied soundtrack? Why were you reusing music? How can you sleep at night after doing that? It's insane to me how long the longevity that the Game Boy had is just absolutely nuts to me. But that console released, I think it was even like late 80s, right? It was like 88 possibly that console first came out, and there were still games being made for it in like 2002. What other console has lasted that long? Why am I fighting a fucking Marowak? Jesus, that's scary. That's scary. Rachel's gonna fight this instead, I think. I don't trust this thing not to have like something that's gonna fuck my boy Racecar up, honestly. Like a dark attack or a fighting attack. Whereas I know this is almost certainly going to one-shot it. Suck on that. Suck on that, Bone Boy. I wish I had a Marowak. A Marowak would do a good number on Jasmine, that's her name. I've said that name about 30 times. Still couldn't remember it when I needed to pull it up then. As I say, one of those days for me, absolutely. Absolutely one of those days. Tell you what I've been itching to do. What I've been itching to dip my toe into. Or re-dip my toe into, actually. Mario Maker. I bought that game. Well, I never played the first one, never had a Wii U. So I missed out on the initial sort of hype wave with that. But I bought the second one when it came out for Switch. How good is Twister? It's not amazing, but I'm literally never going to use Leer, so why not, eh? Give me a dragon move, give me something I can hit other dragons with. Or dragons with in general, I should add, considering Rachel isn't technically one of those. Yeah, Mario Maker. I bought it, and I lent it to a friend after I made a couple of levels, which I was fairly proud of. I thought they were decent. They weren't like, you know, mind-blowing new uses of mechanics. They were just like solid platforming levels, you know, like something you might find in an actual Mario game, I would say. I made those, and this was like before they even had the option to make worlds. So all you could make was standalone levels. And then, yeah, I lent it to a friend, and I've not had it back yet because, you know, COVID and all that. Not a lot of one-to-one communication going on, in-person communication going on. Oh shit, it knows bite. Oh fuck no, oh fuck no, not staying in against this. Not risking that one. Viagra, this is all yours. All yours, buddy. But yeah, I'd quite like to make my own little Mario world. I think that might be fun. That might be a fun thing to do. It's not really, it wouldn't be something I'd put up on the channel, because I don't have a capture card, and honestly, like, it's not like this is a job to me or anything. It's not like it's not like I even would turn on ads if I was able to. You know what I mean? I don't care. I'm not out to make money from this, but at the same time, I'm not out to invest money in this. You know, I just wanted to play some games and chat some shit. You know, that's all it comes down to for me. But yeah, I mean, if nothing else, I might like make a world and post my code in case anyone who stumbles across it might fancy giving them a go. You know, it's fun. I like having that sort of creative outlet. It's good. And I mean, I've mentioned this before. I know a little bit of game development. I know my way around Unreal Engine and Unity, so I can sort of make my own platformers. But the beautiful thing about Mario Maker is that it's all done for you, innit? It's all done for you, so you can just sit down and do the creative parts without having to do the several hours of like setup that is required in making your actual own game. So yeah, it's something cool. It's something cool, and it's good. It's good for the kids, you know, having a game that really encourages creativity like that. For all the garbage levels you find when you play that game that are clearly made by a 6-year-old who just stuck Bowser in a level 30 times, for all of that, it's still cool that kids have that sort of outlet really available to them. Like for me, I was a little bit older than that, but you know, in my early teens or whatever, it was Time Splitters 2 and Time Splitters Future Perfect. In particular, those two games, fucking neat. They were fucking neat. It's surprisingly powerful map making tools where you can make your own story missions and stuff, and it was cool. It was cool being able to make maps in that. There was that, and I had Warcraft 3 as well, obviously, and StarCraft a little bit before that, although StarCraft's map editor wasn't as cool. But yeah, Warcraft 3 custom games were the shit. If you missed out on the wave of creativity and sort of day-to-day, holy shit, what someone made this time sort of experience that was Warcraft 3 custom games, the sort of, 2003, 2004 era, I'm sorry for you, honestly. Like, at the very least, MOBAs and tower defenses both originated. Two entire genres both originated from Warcraft 3 custom games. But there was so much other shit as well. There was a game called Heroes and Empires, actually. I was going to say it's a deep cut. It's probably not. I think it was fairly popular, but obviously it was nothing compared to, like, Dota or Aeon of Strife or Wintermoor Wars or any of the really big maps. But Heroes and Empires is a game I have yet to see, like, replicated properly. Like, I've yet to see made into a proper game. It was like they made like it was like a city manager map, almost like I'm trying to think of a similar sort of game, like Anno, if you've played Anno, or Caesar, or any of those like not quite real-time strategy games. I guess Tropico to a degree. Tropico is a bit more political management and stuff like that, but you know, you basically are building a town and getting it to support itself. There's some cool Pokemon in here. I wish I hadn't wasted my catch already. Okay, could have had a Quagsire. Could have had a Quagsire, and I didn't. I think these have really high spec def, don't they? So I'm probably gonna have trouble. Oh no, I'll get it in 2, maybe 3. Yeah, 3 now. It's used Amnesia. But yeah, no, as I say, this game, Heroes and Empires, which for some reason I'm going off on a massive tangent about. Map in Warcraft 3, sort of a city management thing, but it was multiplayer, so you could, like, a bunch of you would be managing cities, and some people could choose to play as just a hero and just go around and like do quests and stuff in the same world. And there was like this ominous sort of presence. There was this, like, a corner of the map was just dedicated to the evil, which was constantly spawning waves of shit, and obviously the cities would need the heroes' help to defend them, and then the end goal, and it would take a lot of time to reach the end of this game mode, was to defeat the big boss that was where all the enemies were spawning. And that would, you know, take a full army of dudes from each of the cities and a bunch of heroes all just working in tandem. It was a really cool concept. And I think, obviously, the biggest problem, the biggest factor as to why no one's ever really tried to spin it out into a proper game is that it's... It was such a long-form game. As I say, it could take like 7-8 hours to finish a game of that. And because it was obviously real-time, you know, it was a proper strategy game / hero simulator, whatever you want to call that, RPG, I guess. Because of that, as opposed to something like a turn-based strategy or a 4X game, it was harder to sort of put down and pick up again. So I think it would get a bit awkward to turn that into a proper game, but I think it could be done. I think someone could do it. There's some really talented developers out there who can do some cool shit. I was going to swap Pokemon here because it's a Squirtle and I'm a Sudowoodo, but you know what? I have faith in Viagra. It's worked for me on countless occasions. Are we willing to bet? Why does that Squirtle know Curse? Does Squirtle learn Curse in this generation? That's cool. I'm actually intrigued as to what the Gen 1 Pokemon will learn now. I've not used one of them in a very long time. What was I saying? My tangent got tangented. I'm completely off the rails now. This train is just careening off a cliff. There's no recovering it. Rest in peace, whatever conversation I was trying to put out into the world there. But just rest assured that Heroes and Empires was fun. It was fun. That's all you really need to know. That's the thing to take from all this. Used to have like LAN parties back in the day, where I'd go around a friend's house and a bunch of us would play a game of Heroes and we played a bunch of Warcraft 3 custom games. In fact, as I say, it was just the thing at the time. Blizzard were just on fire for a while. They really were. That run of like Warcraft 2, Diablo, StarCraft, Diablo 2, Warcraft 3, fucking just flawless, wasn't it? It was just flawless. Just hit all the right buttons with all of those games. I'm not a big fan of modern Blizzard, honestly. I mean, it's not even the same people anymore, is it? Let's be real. But yeah, back in the day, they did some real cool shit. I've heard the old school, or not necessarily the old school, but like the sort of splinter group of people who have left Blizzard recently have set up their own studio. Like, what was it called? Dreamscape or something? I'll have to look up into that. It's been a while since someone linked it to me, but it was very cool. Anyway, hearing that they're actually doing something, they're working on something again. Because I've got a lot of faith in those sort of original Blizzard developers. I'm not going to fight this. I've decided. I'm confused. Okay, maybe I am going to fight this. Maybe it's just going to use acid on me and kill me. Who knows? Determined to make that into a meme. I'm going to be salty about the acid incident. Basically until the day I die, I think. I don't think I'm ever going to truly get over that one. Oh shit, there's another one of the species that did me wrong right there. Gonna let me run away from this, yeah, cool. See a trainer. I see a trainer. I think she's a martial artist. I think I've got the wrong Pokemon out front. I think I might have trouble. Nope, okay. I thought she was a martial artist, she was an ace trainer, it's fine. We're in the clear. We can kick an Eevee to death. Not quite as funny as stomping, but it's close. Holy shit, that did nothing. That did nothing whatsoever. Low kick's such a weird move. I don't like it. Will Rock Throw do a more reliable amount of damage, or has that one growl crippled me forever? Yeah, okay. Might still switch out after this though, because she might have something that's actually dangerous. This is why I've not been leveling Nugget, because Eevee just learns no moves. It learns nothing. It's gonna be doomed to quick attack and growl at things for the rest of existence. Unless of course you're playing Let's Go Eevee, in which case it learns its a whole new series of just absurdly broken moves unique to it. Yeah, Vaporeon, we're not gonna fight that. We're not gonna fight that with Viagra. Rachel, I guess. I need to ask this woman a few questions actually, like how the fuck she got her hands on some evolutionary stones. Never mind the fact that she, presumably, I'm assuming, I'm going to take an educated guess here and assume her final two Pokemon are a Jolteon and a Flareon. How the fuck she got 4 Eevees in the first place is another matter, but yeah, she's managed to evolve them, and personally I consider that cheating. Goes against everything I stand for. I wish I could have an evolved Eevee. I wish I wasn't doomed to carry around a level 5 for the rest of eternity. I keep thinking I should just swap him in. Should just swap him in for one of these fights like this one, where we're being offered like nearly 1,000 experience, and just get a bunch of level ups. Because level ups increase happiness like massively. I don't think he's happy enough yet though. I don't think he's happy enough yet. Although, no, like getting an Espeon or an Umbreon would be cool and all, but not actually helpful to my current situation whatsoever. Viagra, go beat up a Jolteon. My team's actually evening out a bit now. Got 3 29s and a 31. Like that's pretty on a level. There's been like a huge level disparity in my team for a long time, but it's finally sorting itself out a bit, I think. Mostly due to my efforts. The extreme amount of work I've put in. I would like to just congratulate the game on allowing me to hit with a move after I got Sand Attack once. I know how hard it is for it. I mean, okay, yeah, it's going to make up for it by immediately paralysing me, but yeah, look at that, 2 in a row, despite a Sand Attack and despite it being a 90 accuracy move. I must have done something to appease the Pokemon gods recently. Maybe they feel pity on me after I lost Jennifer. See, normally I'd stay in against this, but I'm going to swap out because, you know, Sand Attack and Paralysis is game over at that point, right? Okay. This isn't a one-shot, I'm not going to be happy. I'd even go so far as to describe myself as slightly salty. No, we're good, we're fine. Good job, Raquel. I've decided it's pronounced Raquel now. I'll have forgotten I decided that next time I play, but for the rest of this episode at least, I'm going to call her Raquel. Nothing anyone can do to stop me. I'm committed. This Zubat isn't happy about that concept, but what's it going to do about it? Get Psybeamed in the face? Why yes it is. That's exactly what's going to happen. What a smart move. That's another thing as well. Pokemon not running away from you. Like, why wouldn't they try if they're a level 2 Rattata and you're a level 96 Blastoise or whatever? Why would they not try and run away? Where's my realism in my Pokemon catching simulator? Where is it? You better not hypnosis me, you little prick. I know your game. I've fought plenty of you in the past. Oh! Okay. Alright. Pleasantly surprised. Pleasantly surprised by that. Thank you. Thank you for the free experience. I think we're about done here now, right? And on special days, I believe this is the area where a Lapras spawns. It's like on Tuesdays, specifically, for some reason, you can catch a Lapras here. I remember that being a thing. But of course I can't. I'm not legally allowed to. I've signed over all legal rights to the use of Pokeballs in this here area. Never again shall I throw. Yep, that's the end. Okay. Do I have an escape rope, or am I going to have to walk all the way out of here? I don't think I do I? Oh, I do. Fuck it, I'll use it. It's actually good experience in here. Like, if I wanted to grind, this is probably the place to be. It's like a lot of evolved Pokemon, and they're all relatively high level. But, you know, can't be bothered. Can't be bothered. Oh, the Slowpoke Well as well, isn't there? It's another place I can actually go explore now. Shit, there's so many options available to me, I just kind of forgot. I just sort of forgot that I could go all these places. By thinking about it, is it possible to go backwards through Dark Cave to get to Dragon Town? I forget the name of that place. It can't be, surely. So that would allow me to just sort of sequence break the entire game if you can do that. I'm sort of willing to try, though. Sort of willing to give it a... There's going to be like one-way ledges to stop me doing that, I am certain. But what if there isn't? What if there isn't? Have we thought about that as a possibility? I sure haven't. My little baby brain, when I was first playing this game, wasn't even ever considering sequence breaking. I fucking love sequence breaking now. Last time I played Ocarina of Time, and it's something I do fairly regularly, I love that game. I've completed it a bunch of times, and I didn't actually finish my latest playthrough, but I was playing through it about a year or so ago, I think, 18 months ago, something like that. And I just did it all completely out of sequence. Like, I go into a temple far enough to get the item from the temple, and then just leave and go to the next temple, because once you've got the item, like once you've got the long shot from the forest temple, you can... That's right, isn't it? I didn't just say something really dumb. Is that right? Shit, I'm doubting myself now. No, it's the bow you get in the forest temple, right? Whatever. But once you've got the item from the temple you're currently on, you can pretty much do the entirety of the next temple. So I was just like hopping and skipping between temples. It was fun. It was good. I can't believe my brain's just... Like, of all the things for me to forget, every single minute detail of Ocarina of Time isn't one of them. Oh, that's the King's Rock. Well, that's neat. That's neat. Is that... Have I got anyone who's not holding anything? Because... that gives people a chance to create flinches. I'm going to give it Geodude, since he pretty much outspeeds everything anyway. Yeah, we'll get some free flinches out of that. That's good. That's real cool. I forgot that's what you got down here. I was just sort of exploring this place. I'm trying to think the last time I played through Le Gold and La Silver. It would have been a long ass time ago now that I think about it. Like, whenever I've played Pokemon recently, it's actually been one of the more modern games. I've mostly just been, you know, playing the new ones when they came out, and then if I did want to continue playing after having finished that, I'd just pick up one of the sort of other more recent ones. So it has been a real long time. It has been a real long time. Rain dance, okay, okay. Don't think I have any swift swimmers. What's your ability, actually? Rachel, what's your ability? Oh, intimidate, of course, yeah. How could I forget? And what was race cars? I did check this. Is it inner focus? Yeah. Yeah, okay. And what was Viagra's? Of course, sturdy, yeah, sturdy. And what was Geodude's? Inner focus. Wow, I've got a lot of inner focus. Ain't no one gonna be flinching me, but I'll be flinching the fuck out of them. I'm gonna win the flinch off. I'm gonna be the champion of the flinch wars. It's gonna be glorious. It's gonna be great. If I can get someone with Thunder Wave, then I'd have some opportunities to do some scummy shit here, actually. Because we've got Confuse Ray on Geodude, and now all of his moves have a chance to flinch as well. Yeah, there's possibilities. Possibilities. I think this has been a worthwhile little detour. Like all these 3 caves that I've explored today, my big my big cave exploration session. Doing a bit of the old potholing. You know, I think this has been a pretty good payoff for me. I didn't feel anywhere near ready to fight those gym leaders, and I still don't. But I am objectively closer to being ready. Let's put it that way. Objectively. We'll definitely do price first, I think. Just because I'm... Like, the sad part is, like, the Steelix is powerful, and it's gonna probably take something out, and I'm probably gonna have to, like, swap out in the middle of combat and offer up some sacrificial pawns, some meat for the grinder in order to get safe swaps, and it's going to be a bit of a mess. So I am worried about the Steelix, don't get me wrong. But it's the Magnemites I'm worried about, because I just have no answer to electric types. I just don't have anything I can do about them. And because they're also steel, they tank up damage real nice. So they're just going to be like thunder shocking all my Pokemon down steadily. Getting the paralysis up. Maybe hitting me with a supersonic to add some confusion into the mix as well, you know. Just making my life miserable. And because they're like nearly level 30, I don't know what level they are, like 28 or something, they'll be, you know, moderately powerful. It's a scary concept. Like, if you had even a Magneton, I was going to say a Magnezone, but even a Magneton instead of the Steelix, she'd probably be more intimidating to me. I'm going to need a fire type, aren't I? I think Flareon is definitely going to be the way to go. As easy as it would be to just go with an Espeon or an Umbreon at this point, I think we need to get a Firestone. Oh boy, I don't even know where to start with that. But I know where to stop, and that's right now. So I'll see you guys next time. That was good. That was a good transition. I did it. I did it. Look at me go. I'm learning how to outro. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.